Hey, it's lovely to see you, beautiful people, tonight, and welcome along to the Phil Griggs Monday Psychic Show. I'm Phil Griggs. Yes, that's me, and I hope you're well. And today, or tonight rather, or today, depending where you're coming in from, this is a show dedicated to the influence of the eclipse, live mini readings, events, information, and all that stuff come up in front. But before we start all that, let's go and do a little bit of this. Hello, people. How are you? And it's lovely to see you. So many of you lovely people already jumping on the show tonight. My goodness, look at you all. Look at you all. Thank you for coming in. Joe Gardner, she says, hi, everyone. Joe, I'm just going to move you over to there. Hi, everyone. Venetia Carlton, she comes in and says, evening from Spain. Good evening to you. And Susanna, she says, hi, Phil. Hi, Susanna. I hope you're well. I hope you're having a lovely day out there in Egypt. And Veerle is coming in from Belgium. Sorry, no, beg your pardon. A bit further south there. She comes in from Italy. So Veerle, a very, very good evening to you. And Sana looks like, yes, I'm very well, thank you, Susanna. And Sana comes in, says, hi, Phil. Hi, Susanna. And also, happy eclipses, Alexandra from the USA. Now, what I've done for you American people, because I understand, I've got to try and keep my tables still because my computer's wobbling otherwise. From what I understand to you people in America is that you're all having a bit of a day because you've got the eclipse over you. But so I gather the weather isn't so good. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, not to worry because we've got the picture here. So you're not missing out on anything, guys. You're not missing out on anything. So there you go. It's we're here to please as much as possible. Great. And right. Shaunesia comes in. Shaughnessy comes in. I think I've got it right now. She comes in from Illinois. Hello from the Illinois Eclipse. So is this happening with you now? Have you got a clear sky? Can you see this sort of picture happening with you, rather being daytime rather than nighttime? Gabby comes in. She says, hello, Phil. Lovely to see you as well. Let me see so many of you gorgeous people on tonight. It's brilliant. Yes. Okay, so let's go and get on with the evening and see where we're going here, because we've got loads and loads of things to tell you guys. Weather is gorgeous, says Deanne. Yeah, oh, wonderful. So hopefully you can see it all. But if you can't, there you go. We provide everything here. Toria comes in and says, hi, Phil. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too. And Lisa says, yeah, I got you too. Those were Lisa. Thank you very much indeed. And I don't, okay, right. Yeah. I just read some of your comments there. Don't know what to expect this week. So some of you actually say, yes. I can totally understand. And we're going to discuss that in just a second. But first of all, though, it's been a very interesting sort of few days, hasn't it? And for some of us, maybe you agree with me, maybe you're not, but you found this to be a little bit of a time, a weird time, a time where you're just feeling that maybe things are feeling a little bit, maybe a little bit like that. Yeah, maybe a little bit like that. And if they are, well, we're here to explain it all. I'm going to go show you that in just a second. But what I'd like to do, first of all, though, is show you some famous dates in history that may capture your attention today. Now, it's interesting, actually, because this day, Japan, each year on this day, Japan celebrates the birth of Buddha. And not too sure exactly what time or era is born in, but they celebrate in Japan this time of Buddha. And also, it's very interesting because we actually went out today to go and speak to a few people to see what they thought of this. Is that in 1879, believe it or not, milk was then sold, first time sold in a glass bottle. So we asked, in fact, who did we ask it? Yeah, we asked Toria actually, what she actually thought of this, and we recorded her message, which was absolutely great, about what she thought about milk coming in bottles. Yeah, which way I agree, totally agree. In fact, I think we all agree. So then we decided the best thing to go and do was to interview a cow and see what he thinks of milk being in bottles for the very first time since 1879. That was it. Well, there you go. That was it. So there you go. All the chatter there, all the chatter you can expect on this particular show. And there we go. And also, right. This day in 1983, you'll like this one. This one is in front of a live audience. You Americans will like this one. In front of a live audience of 20 tourists, David Copperfield made the Statue of Liberty disappear. Yeah, you made the Statue of Liberty disappear. Now, if you want some things to disappear in your life, then contact David. He will probably help you if you want things to just disappear. Yeah. Thanks, David. Thanks. Cheers, mate. Yeah, he's out there. Yeah, good. So I think we better get on with the show, hadn't we? So just lovely to see you. And excuse my little bit of a cold here. And for a lot of us going through this particular time, we're all suffering in one way or form. Like, for instance, life seems to have stopped, come to a standstill. Maybe you're feeling a bit blocked in some way. Maybe you're a bit perplexed by this energy. And what is going on? All right, well, let's go and have a little look and see exactly what the forecast is actually saying. And here it is here. Right, okay, so here it is the astrology chart for this moment in time. And if you go up to about the 12:30 position, right up the very top there, right at the very top, you'll see the sun and the moon forming the eclipse right now. Now, I say right now, is actually transiting over America now, and we'll see it in the UK if you're in the UK, or if you're in the EU, you're going to see it in about 50 minutes. About that, maybe a bit short of that. So unfortunately, where I am, it is a little bit cloudy. There you go. Never mind. But there you go. So it's just back to design there. So what's this all about? Okay. Well, this eclipse is quite a powerful one because right involved in this is Mercury, and Mercury is retrograde at this present time. So the eclipse happens, is coming up very shortly. It's going to happen about 19 degrees of Aries. And what happens is these two come into perfect alignment, which is why we can't see the sun because it's blocked out by the moon. And this energy becomes particularly strong. You'll find nature will do all sorts of funny things. We'll have funny tides and all sorts of things like this. But what's strong here is being in a sign of Aries, it's the first sign of the zodiac. So a big shake-up, a big transition, a big change is coming into our lives now, which is going to perhaps shut one door behind you, and maybe a new one's going to start or open in front of you. The other thing is, we're sort of not used to it. We're not used to change unless you're actually welcoming this right now. It's also a time which we're like to find here as well, is that to transit into something new here may take a little bit of getting used to. For some of us, we're going to find this very exciting. There is some clauses. I know, we all get little clauses every now and then. And the clause here is Mercury going retrograde. It tends to put things out of whack at the moment. It's recently backtracked from being very close to Taurus. And the Mercury will actually go over the point a little bit later on through this week where the eclipse was. Imagine that the sunlight and moonlight just focused a point in Aries there at about 19 degrees. Mercury's at 24. It's going to come back. It's going to hit the point here where the eclipse was. Now, for this, okay, what's the interpretation of this? Well, the interpretation of this is you may well find here there's something that you may need to, being retrograde, may need to go back to. May need to go back to in some respects. Maybe something you need to clear up. Maybe something you need to pay attention to. being in a sign of Aries, it's two things here. It can come and go quite quickly because Aries is a fast sign. It's ruled by Mars. Mars is also very close to Saturn. This is also another influence as well. So we got some, and being Saturn, it's going to be quite strong, whatever this is here. Doesn't mean to say it's going to be bad. It could be something that's very good for you. It could be a clearing of some kind, which is what I'm thinking of. Is also here because in Aries is try not to get hot-headed. Try to keep calm, trying to keep peaceful. So there's a little meditation coming up soon, and so hopefully you guys are going to see this and understand it all. Also, Jupiter is very close at about the 11 o'clock position, just up there, if you can see that. Jupiter and Uranus, they're in the sign of Taurus, and Jupiter's now very, very close to Uranus. And these two expand and present change. So this is part of the doorway that's coming in. It's in a solar second house for us all. Solar second house is ruled by the sun. It's not by your particular birth chart. It's just a solar second house. You may see money improving. You may see something change for yourself here, which is going to go really well. Something new that just boom comes out of nowhere and just explodes into your area, and you find this is going to be an extraordinary time. So really looking forward to this. And it's just going to be April, we may well find as just being one of those extraordinary, crazy months. But I say, it's not all bad. Maybe there's some stuff we need to go back to, and maybe there's some stuff we need to go and sort out for ourselves here. But you'll probably find, though, that this particular time you're going through is the beginning for some astrologers, that's to say here, regarding where events are concerned. This is probably the start of the year. Being the solar eclipse being in Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, I would definitely agree with this. It's almost as though Christmas and New Year have been and gone. Okay, well, what's happened? What's happened? What's gone on? Maybe little bits have moved on in your life, but this is a bigger point. And being this Aries time here and being April, you'll probably find things are going to change, but they'll probably change very, very well. Okay, good. Happy with that so far? I can see your requests, everybody, readings. We'll be coming up to those very soon. And but just before we go and do that, though, I think we need to do a little bit of a meditation just to get you into this. And this one is called Transition. Hi, and welcome to this week's Power and Positivity with me, Phil Griggs. Please don't listen to this session if you're operating any kind of machinery or driving a car, for example. Instead, just find a nice relaxing place where you can just sit down or lay down and just relax. And listen to the gentle music as it flows through your ears, and just focus on my voice. This week's meditation is all about transition from one state to another. And with this week's energies, which can seem extremely intense, we've just experiencing right now the solar eclipse, which is happening in the sign of Aries. And for some of us, we may feel that this could be a very quiet time, or perhaps things aren't moving in your life, or perhaps things have been just stuck in some way or form. Especially if you're of the spiritual nature, for example, and you're looking to enhance or embrace a new energy. Well, the new energy is definitely coming. But for this particular time and place, though, this can give the example as though we have been the caterpillar that's been eating away at the different leaves and just leading its life, walking through trees and grasses. And although you may feel that you've got lots of tiny little legs and that you have very bright colours, it's coming up for the time of change. The time of change when you go into the state of the chrysalis. And the eclipse can have the energy or the feeling that this chrysalis energy is around us right now, where we're just seemingly stuck or in a position where we're held quite tight. This is a great place, though, to really get within ourselves and to maybe stop thinking so much with our minds, but to open up more to the spiritual energies and to look ahead with hope and positivity. This April, you may find that this is going to be quite a month of action or even adventures, or even some things here which can seem as though life is throwing everything at us, but it's not necessarily bad or negative. It's just the process of change. Because very soon you'll find that you're going to change from this chrysalis state into a beautiful butterfly. And if I could just ask you at this present moment in time, just to imagine the butterfly, what colors you would be, how easy it would be for you to feel free and to fly and just embrace the sun's light and just enjoy this wonderful beauty that you're changing from one state to another, mentally, spiritually, and through your life. This is a time of powerful transition. It's almost as though that we've been looking through, especially us astrologers have been looking through the view glass from the very early stages of January all the way through to now. And April is the month of change, and Mercury retrograde can seemingly seem to hold us back, but that's part of the chrysalis state, where we're given the opportunity to reflect, to look back, to really experience a feeling of understanding ourselves and maybe what's required of ourselves for the future. This is with positivity though. This is with the sun's light. Imagine we're coming into the summer and the sun is shining and bringing its warmth, its glow and its love and its positivity. So this week is about thinking, experiencing, although you may be stuck in a situation at the moment or feeling that things aren't moving, they will do, because the butterfly, which is you, will soon emerge from the chrysalis, and then this beautiful life, this new beautiful life begins. And isn't it interesting how the butterfly is very much related spiritually as being our connection between the earth world and the spirit world. So this week, get in touch with your inner self. Be your own guiding light and imagine what it would be like to feel the magic, the freedom, and stepping into something new. No matter what's going on in the world, this is about you, and this is about manifesting a wonderful new beginning. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and see you soon. Back to you, Phil, on the show. Thanks, Phil. Good to see you, folks. Yes, that'd be lovely. Well, let's go and have a look here. Now, what shall we do now? Let's go do it. Let's go do it, guys. Let's get these cards out. Let's get these on the go. Let's go and do some readings for you guys and just have a look and see how this eclipse energy is going to affect you, how it's going to help you, what it's going to bring for you. And I'm just taking some of your questions here as I can see them, just working down through the line. I will get through everybody because it's a very important time. So just hold on the line there and let's go for it. Okay. Excuse my nose. Sorry. Okay. Venetia Colton, she comes on and says, please can I have a reading? Color yellow, general reading. General reading. Okay. So you've gone for color yellow and I've tuned into this. I'll look through the crystal to see where we're going. Actually, it's white. Okay. So you've got a color yellow and white. So if I mix up the two, I'm just going to bring you down there a little bit. There you go. There you go. And what do I need to look at here? So first things I need to see here is this is a week where sometimes you both felt quite intense by what you think you want and what you think you need. And all of a sudden, everything is going to change. Everything's going to start changing around you. This is a powerful week of change, but it's like an oh moment. Watch this week what it's going to bring you because it will seem very powerful. There's a very nice gentleman with me as well. And he says to me here, he says that you will think there's going to be a financial matter or financial problem that is going to be holding you back. This chap here tells me he didn't pass away when he was old. He passed away when he was a little bit on the younger side. He also here gives me a big J, you know, like James. And he also wants to say to me here as I'm talking to him, he wants to bring through to you to say here, there may have been a financial block in the past, there's not going to be one in the future, and you're going to find a breakthrough coming up very soon, which is going to make you very, very happy. And it's funny, actually, how sometimes some people kind of have been very difficult or obstructive around you, but now they're not. They're going to be quite different. And let's kind of have a little look here and see what the cards say. So I've got 3 piles of cards, and I'm going to go for the left, because I think you've left the past behind. Let's have a look here. Right, okay. You're going to definitely be looking at money matters, all right. It really looks here, you're thinking, how do I get myself ahead? How do I empower my time coming in front of me? It's a funny thing, but this is sometimes what the eclipse does. And this has an energy to do with time. Now, if I say here, what do we mean by time? It's, I would look elsewhere where if you're trying to resolve something around you, you're trying to look at jobs and what you're trying to build your life here, I would have a very open book about where you're going to. This eclipse is about being more open, and this eclipse is about looking for opportunities. And although you may think here you're called back to the UK for something, which I see travel here, things will still go to the process of going in front of you. So I don't think you're going to be too held back there. Watch other people's health. I don't see it as much to do with you. I see it as other people's health, and I see it here as well as being a time here which is going to have news that comes up through this month, but it's going to be July is going to be a brilliant month for you. So I think that's going to go well. So I think we need to give you one of these. Yes, I think we do. Thank you very much for joining there, Venetia. And as we work down through the list, here we go. Let's go to Sana. Sana comes in. I'm just trying to get these into being the right colours here. That will do just there. Hi, Sana. General reading, please, would be lovely. And colour blue. General reading, colour blue. Sana, if you've gone for the colour blue, actually, it's a very light blue, like that colour there that I'm seeing. So you're spot on with the colour blue that I see through here. And to interpret this here, there's also, as I pick up here from the spirit world, would you have understood, please, two sisters who passed away? They're both in the spirit world. They're either twins or they were very, very close sisters. Very close sisters indeed. I'm trying to find somewhere to park this. There you go. I'll go just there. There you go. Yeah, the two sisters are very, very close to each other, very, very connected. And what these energies come through to say here, it's very interesting where they're concerned, is I would like to talk to you about money, success to do with money. I'd also like to talk to you here about two opportunities of work that are going to come up in front of you. I'd also like to say here, this is going to be an exciting time. Some events around you are going to be so fast moving, you won't be able to keep up with them sometimes. But I don't see this being particularly difficult or bad. I also said, this lady here just told me here, she said here, I passed away with a terminal illness, which sounds like cancer, unfortunately. But this is what she passed away with. I don't see this, though, as being a particular time around you where you're going to be held up. No, others going to move very fast. And people around you, you'll also find here, this is interesting. Not everybody's going to want to share everything with you, Sana. And sometimes you're an open book. And I feel here that people this week are not going to be as sharing as you are. So sometimes be a little bit careful with that, because I feel here that could be a little bit of a, sometimes that can be a bit of a struggle sometimes, I feel. But don't worry. I think things will actually get better for yourself anyway. Right. And let's have a look here. Let's have a look and see what the cards are saying. I've just shuffled them. I'm going to cut them into 3 piles. And if I look at these cards here, I'm going to go for the middle. Sana, because you're going to be straight down the middle. And I think here you're straight as they come. So being down the middle is good. News. News will come to you very quickly this week. Be aware. Get yourself ready. Get yourself ready for abundance. Get yourself ready for very good news. Absolutely. You are going to be a star this week. This week is about you, about money, success, building opportunities here, but be ready. Be ready. This is a week to be prepared. It's almost like you've got to get everything all set up, like all the food in the freezer, all the clothes ironed for the week, and everything organized. Get organized, because otherwise here you'll be caught out. You're thinking, damn, I missed an opportunity because I wasn't ready. This is a week that is speedy, and I think if you took advantage of this, my God, you're going to do very, very well. I also pick up here from the spirit world. I pick up here, yes, thank you very much. There's a very young girl, very young lady who passed away. She just gives me a shining star for you. Week of success. Sana, I think you're going to have an absolutely extraordinary time, and I think you should really go and enjoy this. Go and be with the magic. Get organized. Get organized here. We said it here. We said it here. Get organized. Right. Okay. And let's have a little look here. Excuse me, my little cold thing here. Right. Uh, Lisa, she comes through and she says, Clara, reading, please, the colour blue and general. Right. Okay. It's interesting how a lot of you are going for the colour blues tonight. And let's see where this goes here. If I've got my crystal to look through as I go through this here. Um, right. Okay. Look through the words that are not spoken and look for the words that are not spoken. So in other words here, I would like to say to you, get this from I get this from a very, very nice lady who's actually around you as well here. She tells me that she was related, she was like a grandmother. Excuse me. And she also wants to tell me here by this that she is showing me. She wants to show me this, and she says to me here, look for the words that people don't say. They say one thing, but they don't tell you the words that you can listen to the words they're not saying. You don't have to be a psychic to do this. I think you just rely on your intuition. I also have a man here who used to work, I believe, to do with the mail, like the post, Royal Mail, something like this here. He's in a very dark uniform. It wasn't military, he's telling me here, but he used to do something like this. And he tells me here, he used to sing. Now, Lisa, are you thinking of doing anything creative, musical, or anything for your future here? Whether it's an interest or something you're just enjoying, because this looks terrific. It looks like you're going to come into quite an auspicious time. And I'd also say here as well, here, she says here, they're just saying to me, just be careful around the money side with you. Promises can be, what's promised you isn't necessarily what's actually going to be made true just yet. Just keep an eye on things, Lisa. Just pick up there. And news of a baby being around. Yes, news of a baby. Yes, I've got news of a baby. I think it's going to be very good news. And it looks to be a baby girl, I believe, rather than a boy. And right, but let's have a little look though and see what's coming up through the cards for you. Right, if I go for the right on this, because I think it's the right way to go. Right way to go, Lisa. Let's have a look. Yes, this is a week here for your own happiness to enjoy yourself here. You will be a happy woman amongst the crowds of people who don't always see the happiness of what it really is. You're going to have a very, very close friend to you who is going to help you, going to be very supportive to you. And I think there's an offering that comes through here. I think there's going to be an offering that becomes very clear to you either later on this week or a little bit later in April, but a very good offering of money, work, situation which are going to improve for you. And you can't be there for everybody, Lisa. You can't be there for everybody. I can see it in your cards here. It's like, well, I'm happy, but I can't keep everyone else happy. It's just the way it is at the present time. But I wish you a wonderful week in front of you. And let's give you Alrighty, let's go on down the line here. Go and see who else is. So I got Sana, I got Lisa. Everybody else is saying hello, 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 hello. Want to know if I will travel soon? Says Gabby. Ooh, let's go and look at this. As I look through the crystal here, and I keep it over here actually, because it's easier to see. It's over there. If I look through the crystal here, the color I got here, you've gone for color reds. I actually feel the color orange here. Orange is enthusiasm. It's good news. It's I pick up here. If you're going to travel, I tell you what, if it's this month, I pick up towards the end of April is the time I think you'll be traveling, and I think this is going to be good news. Watch electrical items at this present time. It's not just because it's Mercury retrograde, which Mercury can rule that a little bit. I just pick up here some electrical items you just got to be careful of, whether it's a fridge, I hope not, or a washing machine, definitely hope not. Maybe it's something else here, but just watch electrical items at this time. Travel is going to be very good for you towards the end of April, but it's not the only travel that you're going to do this year. I'm being quite guided to tell you here that it's not the travel that you're just going to choose to do, Gabby. The other bit that's going to be coming up for you, which I think you're going to really enjoy and be surprised about, is the invitations that come to you as well. Don't be surprised where they come from as well. I think suddenly people are going to say to you, come over and see me. And it's like, They're over miles away, but they want to see you. And in which case, Gabby, fantastic news. And I also like to say here, there's a real spiritual gift growing with you now. There's something really evolving with you, and you're really getting into communication with the universe, and I think it's a beautiful thing. Let's go and have a look here. And actually, it is interesting here. You really are changing, Gabby. Would you understand if I said to you, you're really starting to tune in spiritually more? And that's one of the things about the eclipse is going to bring up for you to listen to this more, listen to this energy. And I also feel here that they're going on a lot to me at the moment, and I can't say everything I want to say on the show here to you. But what I pick up here just to say to you is the most important bit. Um, you've grown up in your life. Just remember who you are. Not everybody else was the same as you, or thought the same, or treated you the same. I know that's kind of difficult at times, isn't it? And but they're just saying to me here that they're very proud of you, who you're evolving into, and what you've done so far. Let's go have a look here. I love some of your little exclamations down here, and I can see here choosing for colours. Yeah, Shawnesia, I can see coming up. She says, I am pinkish today. Oh, lovely. Well done, Shawnesia. Let's go left here. Let's go and see what this is. Right. And Gabby, just to have a look at your cards here. Now, travel comes up, and sometimes you think it's going to be put off, even if there's thinking you're going to start travel very soon. No, comes up a bit later, but travel does come up. That's your wish card for this, and I think you'll do it. I think the thing that you'll think holds you back initially is money. It's not necessarily going to be the case. I think here that one thing I'd say to this for this particular period though is organisation. Organisation is part of it for you. I think here that whatever it is you need to get organised around you, whatever you need to sort out, get it sorted out, and you'll be a happy bee. Happy Gabby bee. How's that? Good, Gabby. Thanks very much. And let's give you a little bit of this. There you go. You got one of them. Gabby, thank you very much. Okay, now we come on to here. I always try to work out here. I've got to find here a place to go put this. In fact, if I go, there you go. I'll put you about there. You can see it now. Colour teal. I used to think for ages, what colour is teal? Teal, but yes, it's not like we says red, orange, or blue. Teal. So anyway, all right. This is an interesting question. Will I get the job, and will we move to Hawaii in July? Wow, what a question. What a question. What a stunning question that is. And if I go with the spirits here and I pick up what they're going to say to me here to say to you, I would like to say to you, Alex, that is there someone else's health that you're concerned about at the moment? I pick up here two things. I pick up here there's going to be an interview around you. I pick up here, before you go on this interview, before you go to this job here, buff yourself up a little bit higher than what you are. And there's no insult to you here, because I feel here you'll come away saying, I should have said this and I should have said that. Really rehearse all the questions that can be thrown at you regarding an interview for this job, because if you do it right, you'll get the job. I am being shown here, though, people will say to you, oh, we think you've got the skills, but maybe you need a bit more. Then afterwards you're going, I wish I'd said this and I wish I said that, because then I would have got the job. Yes, and you would. And you would here. I've got an uncle here who comes through for you. He's all excited for you. He's all excited. Just G yourself up, be positive, be vibey, get yourself talking and learn. Really learn here, as he's telling me here. Oh my goodness, his energy is just like he's just here with me. He really learned here how to really talk about yourself, and sometimes that's one of the hardest jobs to go and do, is to talk about yourself. And unless of course you're Veerley. Yes, Veerley loves talking about herself, mind you. So does Toria, so does Deanne. Deanne loves talking about herself. I better shut up, or else you're all going to disappear. Right, anyway, but what I'm saying to you here is learn to talk about yourself, to promote yourself, and you will be a very happy lady. Very happy lady here. And I'm also being shown here too that, yes, he says to me here, he says, if you don't brush up on this here, you'll be so choked up, feeling, I wish I'd done this better, I wish I'd done it better here. Get prepared. Get prepared here. Right. Let's have a look here. But if you do that, you're there. You're there. It's almost like it's a done deal. Let's have a little look here, see what the cards are saying to you. Left, middle, right. Let's go for the right on this and see if it's the right way to go. Right. You've got stress around you at the moment. So much stress. And you're trying to search which way to go. And you're trying to make happy families. And you're trying to get everything right. And you are exhausted. I tell you what, you are drained by this. Your husband, though, has very good news for you very soon. He wants to travel over water. I see Hawaii. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Don't make your situation look desperate. Look like here is like, yes, this is a great opportunity and this is where you're going. I think you'll get there. Go for it. And I think you deserve one of these. Great. Very good, Alex. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now let's go on to this one here. Honestly, right. Okay. Shawnese says, I am pinkish today. You can't. I know we can't see this very well because the light on this. I am pinkish today. Word love a general reading. Let's go and maybe it's better down there. There you go. Right. I moved this all around the place. So one particular moment, I'll be happy with it. Good. Right. We'll have a general reading. Pinkish today. Pinkish today. So you're pinkish. What I pick up here as well. Would you understand here about health recovery? Would you understand here about getting into a better place now, feeling more relaxed? Would you understand here you need, and you've seen this, you need to listen to yourself more? And would you understand here too, when I see this, I pick up here that you've got all this vibey energy to go and change in your life, to go be a very happy soul if you're listening to you, not being influenced too much by other people. I also pick up here too here that certain things are going to be revealed to you this week, that you'll be so glad that although you may have thought you missed out on opportunities or something wasn't right for you, no, I think you're going to be a very happy lady. I think this is about self-love, especially when you've gone for pink. I just pick it up on this as well. But I see white. I've seen a health color behind you, and I can see you picking yourself back up. This here is a time here. I think you're going to be quite excited about what the future's going to hold for you, and I think here, although you can't see it all at the moment, I think here trust in this and trust yourself more. And I think here you're going to be Shawnese. You're going to be Shawnese. I think you're going to be such a happy soul. And I think you'll be right on the road to doing well for yourself. So brilliant news, brilliant news. It's almost like this eclipse energy for just about all of you here is really harmonizing for you. You all know what you've got to do. It's about sometimes getting your ducks in a row. It's about getting organized. It's about sometimes listening to the words what people are not saying rather than what they are. And being positive, being in your own power there. Aries very much is manifesting the Aries, the Mars energy in us here. So maybe there's some big changes coming ahead for the better. Let's go and have a little look. Right. Okay. Let's go and have a look here. Let's go and do 3 piles of cards here for you, Shaughnessy. And let's go for the middle on this. The middly diddly. Right. Okay. Let's go and have a little look here. See where we're going. Yes, trust in yourself because you'll see yourself being right. Maybe you're looking for a new home, maybe you're looking for new friendships, but it's all there. It's all there. It's all come up in front of you. You've sometimes felt here thinking, is life ever going to do anything right? Of course it is. Of course it is. It's coming up now. And but you thought you lost hope in your own direction, and you'll be proved wrong. And you'll sometimes hear what you're practicing to do here, learning to do, is to, yes, enhance on your own skills. But the other part here, which I think is really strong around you, is going to go well, is the fact here that once you start to give yourself that more, listening to yourself more, this vibe will soon come back and you'll be a happy soul. Great. Good news to you. Good news to you. And take care. Brilliant. Okay, let's go and have a little look down here. So we're going to next. We're now going to Hope's over Alexandra. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And Maisie Peak says Susanna. And Toria says, blue you may choose. What's it? Self-service? What's it? What is this? Anyway, right. Okay. Let's go and have a little look here. Whoops. Yeah, let's try. I was just trying to move you a little bit there. Blue you may choose. All right. Let's go and have a little look here and see what comes up. And right. Okay. Blue. You've got the color blue. I see a red color here. I see a red. And I also see a white and I see a blue. I've got 3 colors here, 3 colors in the aura. Blue is the final color of this aura stage here. This is interesting. Red, first of all, says to me here about sometimes gritting your teeth.
Yes, sometimes when you get your teeth.
Yes, a bit like that. And sometimes there's a tension here. There's been a bit of a stress, anxiety in some respects. And but what I pick up here is then comes the white. The white here is about learning. It's about learning, and it's about learning to let go of this, let go of anxiety or stress in some respects. It's also here, said you here, that there may be a situation around. Yes, they're just telling me here, a situation around you which you didn't want to open up to. Would you understand a situation you felt vulnerable to, didn't want to open up to, maybe didn't want to say words about things here, thinking, I really don't want to say things, and all of a sudden, this has to come off your chest. And what's pleasing for you, though, is you would be so glad that you did it. So glad you did it, and this is going to make things better for you. Happy for you, going to make you feel, oh, thank God I did this. It's actually worked out well for you. And I really believe that's going to work out well for you. And I also have here, as I'm listening to the spirit world here, you're going to get some very good advice soon. And someone wants to help you. And also someone else, there's going to be a couple of people here. Two people want to help you. One of them is going to be very optimistic. Yeah, do this, do that. Yeah, it's all good. It's fine. The other one here is going to be a little bit judgmental. It's almost like he's a bit, it's a gentleman who's a little bit jealous of you, a little bit jealous of what your capabilities are. And sometimes, yeah, yeah, you don't need to listen to that too much. And I think you'll just brush it off and go, yes, I know where he's coming from. Right, let's go and have a look at the cards and see what they are saying. Your cards coming through at the moment, Toria, saying, let's go to the left, and because you left the past behind. Right, okay, let's have a look here. Success with work, success in your own job, success. There's good news to properties. There's very good news with events coming up front for you. You'll be looking at a younger person for yourself here. This is probably a boy, a son rather than a daughter. I also see here that there could be a little bit of a refusal to do something. A refusal here. Sometimes thinking here, this isn't right. This isn't right. There's got to have some words here, and but even so, though, I pick up here. You may feel that some things you just got to. I'm not going to deal with this. I'm not going to deal with this now. And you decide to put things away here. But the main part here is this powerful card called the Hierophant, which is definitely wonderful business. And this then releases you for a sense of adventure, a sense of life, a sense of good things. And I feel here that you're going to have a lot to talk about. It's going to keep you very happy and very busy. Very busy. I think you'll feel pleased, happy, and enriched by this. And I think you're on your way. So good news, good news, good news, good news, and wonderful. I think you need one of these. Yeah. Alrighty, moving on down the list. We got golden yellow. Golden yellow here says, "Hello, Phil. General reading, please." And color red, thank you. Yes, color red. I was going to shrink that down a bit. I love your little butterfly. Sorry, your ladybird there. Very nice. And I'll just stick that over there. Good. You gone for color red. You gone for color red. Let's feel on this here. Actually, as I'm tuning in here, I would like to say to you, a yellow. It's a yellow, orange, and a type of pink, and it's the two together here. If you're going for general reading on this here, one thing I'd like to say to you here is the vibe and positivity that other people are going to bring you this week, which is going to make you very happy. Would you understand a lovely lady here who is very close to you, definitely older than your mother, I believe here, probably your grandmother, and she passed away in her sleep. She once says here, I just went into sleep state, I passed over, and I was very happy I did so. She also relates to a gentleman who's also coming through, who used to work with plumbing, building work, things like this here. This is, so I see the pair of them coming through here. And you think sometimes, am I coming off the rails? No, you're not coming off the rails. What you've got to do is slow down a bit, and also, would you understand the need of rest? Sometimes take it easy, just slow down. And I think here you'll find that will go a lot better for you. And I think you'll find that easier. But this is one thing that's coming through to me at the moment. Gabriella, also, what else I say to you here? I also pick up here too, very nicely so, is that they want to say here about a car, a new car. You're doing something with a car, And I also want to bring through to me here too that that there's people around you want to have straight words, but they're on your side. You know, sometimes people want to stick up for you, say, "Now, why do you say this and why do you say that?" But they mean well. They mean well for you. And I pick up here, Golden Yellow. You're going to have very good people want to say, "Come on, we've got to sort this out here. We've got to sort things out for you to help you." So I feel here that people are going to be like, yes, behind you. You've got like a cavalry behind you. It's almost like, go, I got to do all this. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. But I feel it's for the good, though. It's for the better. And I think you'll be happy that you did this. Right. Right. Let's go and have a little look here. Right. Let's go and cut the pack into 3 piles and just go and see here what's coming up. Right. I go for the right on this, I think. Yes. Let's go and have a look here. So, Golden Yellow, what do I need to say here? Happiness, happiness, happiness. There's going to... Are you thinking of changing a job a bit quick? Are you thinking of moving on from something? Be careful not to do things too hasty. You'll think here that you're right. But I got 2 cards here as well, which just says here, you could jump away from something a bit quick. And what I'm looking to here to say here is I get a feeling, looking at the cards, looking at the messages I've just picked up here for you, is you may have some people say here, look, maybe just slow down a bit. They want to help you, want to put you into a good place and where things are going to go. Everything will be fine. Your happiness is going to be assured. I can see this. What I also pick up here, there's a very nice either holiday or break time coming up for you very soon. And I think you're going to love it. I think you're going to love it. It's like a trip to the seaside or a trip to a lake or something like this, just to be close to water. And I think it will, Golden Yellow, it do the world of good. You are good. Thank you very much for that there. Let's give you one of these. Yeah, I think I need to give you one of those. Right. Deanne from New York. Well, hi there in New York. How y'all doing? And that's down south drawl. I know. Sorry. Anyway, may I have a general reading with the colour purple? Oh, we got purple tonight. I love the colour purple. Purple tends to say to me here, this is very much to do with intensity. It's very much to do with being vibey. It's very much to do with karma, and it's very much to do with you've got to do something. You've got to do it right. It's a very positive, powerful color. I always tend to see this as being. It's also being very true to yourself, right? And if I look at this too here about where events are going to go in front of you, I pick up here. You've got news from abroad with people. News from abroad is going to come to you here. You're thinking, oh, this is nice. And I just pick up here chattiness, liveliness, people wanting to communicate with you, and a bit of a lift for you. So I think that's going to be very, very nice indeed. I think that will give you loads to look forward to and loads of bounciness there. Right, good. Okay, let's go and have a look here with this as well here. Good news with the diet as well. I'm hearing about diets, health plans, eating well. I think you'll do brilliantly there. Right, okay, let's go and have a look here. Let's go for the middle on this, the middly diddly. Let's go and have a look. Right, news will travel fast. People from abroad, people communicating with you, really feel that's going to be quite a strong element with you. You'll also be looking at money. Why is it everything's come out with money around people at the moment? And but I feel here too that people are coming to see you. There's also going to be invites for you to go away, but they tend to come up a bit later. Don't worry about this. I pick up here that you're going to be quite a vibey time. I pick up here too here that you sometimes think it is interesting. I forget who said this now. I think it was one of the people who did the electrics, who invented electricity. He said here that sometimes people are so close to success, but they give up just before success. And for you, I pick up here, there is good news to come ahead, and people are going to bring you good vibes, but don't give up on things. Don't give up on where you think your life can go to. I pick up here, it's going to get quite vibey and quite positive. Yeah. Alrighty, Deanne, take care. And thank you very much for coming in. I think you need, let's give you a little bit of, let's give you some of this. Yeah. I'm going to do this just for a second, and I'll be back in just a moment. hello again. Right, okay. That was Deanne there. Lovely, lovely. David will be too busy. Yeah, I like that. I like that, Susanna. Thank you very much. Bring on the change, says Deanne. And Joe Gardner says, can I have a reading, please? There it is. There, Joe. Yeah, I'll be more than happy to do a reading here. And let's see what comes up here for you. Right, okay. Colour orange today, colour orange. If you've gone for the colour orange, the thing I pick up with this here is, which I think is, yeah, I'll go for the orange as well. I think you're in tune there with the colour that you've gone for. Not that because I see a different colour and you got a different colour that your attitude. I just pick up here. We're both on the same level here. So I think this week here for you is a bit like the speedboat skidding along the top of the water. And really, you don't want to look over the side and see what's down below. You just want to keep skidding across the water. Have fun this week. Keep it light. I really pick up here from a lovely lady who was, she just says marigold. Marigold. I just heard marigold. So whether it's to do with flowers, do with something to do with the name or how this is here, but I just heard marigold. And she was a small lady, very small lady that when she was alive here. And she says here that she's just passing on her good wishes to you, but she didn't see you, she tells me here, before you actually went to her, before she passed away, rather. Yes, she says here that she was somewhat by herself, or for example. And she's actually saying to me, and I actually pick up this, just get along the water this week. Just don't pay too much attention and stuff. Just go and get on with your life. And I think you're going to have a very busy, very lively time. And it just looks like fun. It looks like fun here. Let's go and have a look here. It should be very soon, guys, and especially you guys in America, should be seeing the eclipse. Have you all got it around you now? This is interesting. Let's go and have a look here at the cards. And let's go for right on this, or we pick up on that there for you, Joe. Right, yes. Don't get too stuck on things. Don't get stuck on with people. Don't get stuck in situations. Just get along the top of the water. Just be in your good self. And otherwise, here you get bogged down with stuff you're thinking, and then at the end of the week, going, well, there's no point in paying attention too much to that because it's all mumbo jumbo anyway. Skid along the top of the water. Just have an easier week, and I think that would work out for you. Brilliant. Right, Chelsea. Let's go and have right. Let's go and have a look here. Let's go and have a look here. Hey, love a general reading yellow if you have the time. Yes, of course I've got the time. Let's have a look here. Color yellow. Where do I need to go here? I got a yellow, and I got a. It's almost like a teak color. A teak color here. Chelsea, I get a feeling here that it's not about immediate progression with you. It's not about doing something different or amazing coming in front of you. It's about strengthening what you've got where you are around you. I think you're going to be very happy and thankful for a lot of good things that actually come into your life here. I think that's what it's going to point out around you. And I think this is going to be harmonizing for you too. I think this will put things in the right direction. So Chelsea, it really is about being at peace here with this. And I think it's sometime, and it's interesting here, like we got a bit of a circle here with the eclipse. Keep your friends, your immediate friends, the people you want around you these next couple of weeks, within that circle. Everyone else is everyone else. And I think here you'll have an easier time, a better time in this here. And I also hear someone who may have been, a man who may have been very difficult in the past is going to be very easy with you in the future. A lot easier, a lot happier with you. And I think they'll just help you out loads. Right. Okay, let's go for this, Chelsea. Let's go look at the cards, see what they're saying. They're middle and right. And let's go for the left on this and see what your cards have come up with, Chelsea. Right. Interestingly enough here is there may be one particular gentleman around you who may have been very difficult. I see money matters improving, and I see a situation where there's going to be either compromise or something's going to be offered to you. It's going to make you very, do you know what? That's fair. Fairness I see here. And I just see this being very, very nice for you. And I think it's going to be a situation that you're going to feel here is very good news, especially where property, home, and things like this are concerned. And I think you're going to be put in a good place here. I get a very angelic guide for you around this. A very angelic guide. I think matters in your life around you are going to improve very nicely coming in front of you. So brilliant news. Brilliant news. Right. Okay. Let's go down to Vinny. She says, "Thank you. You're very welcome." Joe Rhodes. Hello, Joe. How you doing? It says, "Can I have a general reading, please? Color peach. Color peach here. Let's kind of have a look. If I was go for, if you've gone for color peach, and I pick, actually, I pick up a pinky purple. It's almost like one of these sorts of colors here. It's almost like in between pink and purple, pinky purple. So you've gone for peach. I go pinky purple. I pick up here. Interesting enough, here is that right. Okay, right. Where you are and where you want to be can seem trillions of miles. Can seem trillions of miles. What's interesting about your situation with you this week, Joe, is it can seem like trillions of miles, and all of a sudden matters get closer. All you've got to do, or you're being advised here to do, is stay very true to yourself. Very true to yourself here. And when I say this, when I say true to yourself here, I feel don't bend to others. Don't always think, all right, then it's your way. All right, then it's your way. No, this is about standing ground here. And I pick up you're going to get good news. I also feel here that I think here that younger people around you are going to be glowing with love and support and everything like this around you. Joe, you haven't got a difficult time that you think. You can have a little bit of an easier time, but I think stick to your guns. This is where you're mighty and where you're going to be very strong, and I think you'll find that happiness you're looking for. If it's not immediate, but it's sort of coming. And I feel here what it comes down to is people who refuse to talk about the matters you need to talk about. They refuse to. But I feel here, Joe, it's not going to stay like this. It's stay like this here. Just stay in your own power there. Right. Okay, let's go look at the cards and see what they want to say around you. There's a lady here as well who absolutely loves you. Absolutely loves you here. And I pick up here that she passed away. She was young for her age to pass over. But she had very dark hair, very long dark hair. She absolutely wants to send you love and happiness. Oh my goodness, I really feel that. She's not telling me the reason why she passed away. Sometimes I don't want to, but she just says to me here, she says, just tell her I'm sending her love and tell her sending her happiness. And she also wants you to keep an eye on your teeth. Yes, you may need a visit to the dentist, Joe. Sorry about that. Right, okay, where are we going here? Your cards here are about finding the balance, which you'll find here. And it's hard work at times. You feel like you're taking the world on your shoulders. Keep going. Keep going here. Your cards are about finding that peace of resolution inside for you. And I think when you do, Joe, you'll be fine. You'll be very happy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In fact, Joe, let's give you this. A little bit of a bicorn there. Brilliant. Okay, right. Suzanne, she's gone for love. Yes, certainly. And let's see who else is here. Right. I'm just seeing you all. And let's go for it. My goodness, there's loads of you here. Right. I'll get on with it. I'll get on with it. Right. Susanna, she says, color red and love, please. Right. So let's go and have a look at this. Color red and love. Color red and love. You've gone for color red. I would like to say here that there's another energy that comes in with this, well, another color as well, actually, is I feel here there's it's almost like a yellow orange. It's a yellow orange color, which I pick up aura wise around you. This is about being lively. This is about being positive. This is about you engaging with people here. And I tell you what here, it's not about you chasing people. It's allowing people to chase you. Yeah, partners to chase you, prospective partners here. I think you can have a few surprises what comes up here. In fact, I'm hearing a gentleman here. He says to me here, I am father. Now, I don't know if this is, I'm trying to work out if this is your father or your grandfather, because sometimes they say it's the same to me. But he says, I am father. And he wants to say to me here, he says here, I feel you're going to have a bit of a shock, a bit of an invitation of some kind you're not expecting. And I think you're going to be very happy with this. Yes, I pick up you extraordinarily happy. And also here, I think you'll be laughing a lot. And I think here, I also see wine around you. Suzanne, what are you up to? Crazy woman. Right, actually, good luck to you. Right, let's go over the middle on this. Let's go over the middle. As I look at this, your cards are about hope, your cards are about confidence, your cards here are about meeting new people around you and not holding on to a past situation that you thought was going to make you happy. This is about a new situation, new relationship perhaps, which actually catches you by surprise. Absolutely lovely, wonderful, good. And I think that's going to help you big, lows big time here. So fantastic. Right, okay, let's have a little look here. Let's go to Sayu. Sayu comes through here and says here, general reading, please, colour white. White, I like the colour white. Yeah, I see this colour white. I also see here, there's a silver here as well. Oh, I love this. Now, skillmanship, professionalism, seeing yourself and standing up to yourself to the higher purpose is this colour. It's vibrant, it's gorgeous, it's very, very strong. I think you're gonna be into a brilliant time. All right, okay. Let's have a look here. So a look here where you're going. I'm just going to try and get through as many people as I can because I know we're running a little bit out of time. But let's go and have a look at this. So let's have a look here. Transition. Oh my goodness, a job that's going to make you so happy. You're thinking, I'm not going to get this. I'm not going to get this. Yeah. You'll be biting your tongue. You'll be eating your hat. And these cards here say you've got a transition of times come up in front, but this white energy with silver is abundant doing work. And you'll be thinking here, is things going to go right for me? Are they going to be all right? Of course they will. Of course they will. You just got to believe in yourself. Yes. Okay. Let's cruise on down a line and let's go to Veely. Veely comes through and says, what to expect this week with the colour green. Green is interesting energy because it's to me, and actually, I get green and dark green with this. I would look at the higher purpose of this green energy, and that is the lighter green. The darker green here is where you feel like you're stuck holding on to past people, past situations. The lighter green is you stepping forward looking for hope. I pick up here, this is an interesting eclipse because this could be the hammer, bang, that you're looking for. Almost the energy which is like, boom, changing things, having a bit of a push around you. And but if we looked around this week, what you're looking for, let's go and have a look here and see what this brings up for you. Right, left bit and right, let's go for the right on this and go and see where we're going and what this brings up for you. Right, yes, your feel here this week is not going to be the easiest of times. It's also going to feel like you're just, am I going backwards? Or am I going forwards? This week here is about, this week especially is about sometimes things will not move at all, but that doesn't mean to say that's how it's going to be. You're going to find here that you're thinking here everything is just difficult, it's just stuck, it's just I'm not moving. That's not true. That's not true here. Events are going to move a little bit more into April, but this week with the eclipse, sometimes a Mercury retrograde hitting on the point where this solar eclipse was for you, I pick up here is a little bit like, I'm stuck, I'm not moving forwards, I still feel like I'm going nowhere. That's not true. It's not true. You will soon see this change, and let's give you a little bit of this. Right. And yes, I think that will change there. Right, let's go and have right. Let's go and have a look here. See where we go. Right. Yes. Okay. Let's go to yeah. Thank you very much, Sean and Say. Love it, Sean and Sia. That's it. Get it right now. Right. Pra comes through. Pra, hello, Pra. Nice to meet you. Can I go for a colour? Can I go for a general reading, please? Feeling this colour. Okay, well, I got question marks there, so I don't know what that means, but that's all right. Pra, general reading around you. Right, okay. Where you are and where you want to be, who you are rather, what you're doing now is a job or work life around you that you feel you're quite happy with, but you want to do something else. Pra, you want to do something else which brings out the magic in you. I really feel this quite strongly with you. And what I'm being shown here and guided to say to you is keep going, don't stop believing. Don't stop believing in yourself here. I'm interested to hear, would you understand a lovely grandmother around you who was super, super hot with you. She actually loved you to bits. And I pick up here that she is actually wants to come through and say to you here that she wants you not to give up. She wants you not to give up here. Yeah. So Pra, I feel this is going to be some of the strong points for you. Let's have a little look at the cards and see where they're going. Left, middle, right. Let's go left on this. Pra, what I need to tell you here. Follow your dreams, my man. Follow your dreams. Do not sell yourself to the devil where you give up on things. You've got every opportunity to be so successful. Go for it. Go for it, man. Go for it. If you like that, you like this, it's nice to meet you. Please share the show. For all of you there, please share the show. Please share the show. Yes, don't say it too quickly. Okay. And Doria, thank you very much. And Deanne, Joe, thank you very much. Very much. And let's go to Chaley. Chaley comes through. May I have a general love reading? And I pick the color rainbow. Oh, right. Let's go with the color rainbow. Chaley, that's, I presume I'm pronouncing your name right there. I hope I am. If I was to go for a love reading with you, would you understand here if I said to you not to harp on about the past? Not to harp on about the past here. What I pick up around you here, Chaley, is you've got a very warm heart. You're super sensitive, and if you look too much at the past here, then you're feeling like you're bringing yourself down. I'm looking here to say to you that if we look for love in your future here, you need to be very careful, or need to be very clear in a type of character. For instance, are you looking for like a father figure? Are you looking for someone who's very connected to you spiritually, emotionally? Are you looking for someone here who's full of joy? Are you looking for someone like this here? So what I've got to say to you here is don't look back to the past where you feel like it was more all about them rather than about you. This is about you really thinking now and believing, absolutely believing here, Jenny, that you're worth it. Because I can see the sensitivity and I can feel these doubts here. You also love music, and but it's not just loving music, it's also you want to play it. I think you'll be very good at this. And you just needed the opportunities, didn't you? And you need people to help you to succeed. And your cards this week, what they're highlighting around you is you sometimes feel here, everybody is so difficult, been very difficult, but success is ahead for you. But you'll feel here that old foundations break down around you for new ones to start. And my goodness, won't they start? They will do. I think you have a whale of a time. And Shelley, what can I say here? I think you're extraordinary, and I think you're going to do magical good things. And I wish you a wonderful, wonderful time. Just to let you know, guys, whilst we are here, music life, yeah, absolutely, guys. If you're around on the 19th of April and you are in Belgium, Holland, then I'm doing a workshop there. So a workshop, and I'm doing an evening at clairvoyance. If you're around that particular neck of the woods, this is yes, Charlie, I can understand that. It has been hard. Oh, I'm just going to take that off there. Thank you. And so, yeah, Walswold in the Netherlands. If you're around this particular neck of the woods, then 7 p.m. Friday the 19th. If you're interested, just get in contact with me and I can put you in the direction there to go and do things there. Also, would you... Oh, sorry, wrong one. Just to flash this up as well. There's Shaman and a Psychic Workshop. Showing a psychic workshop. If also you are in Holland area, this is on Sunday 21st of April and 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Brilliant workshop if you wanted to develop your spiritual connection with mediumship. If you're in Holland or Belgium and you would like to come to this, get in touch with me. I'll be happy to help you guys get across there. And finally, Judita will be with me, who's a shaman, and she is fantastic. She's available in Holland and also in Belgium to do work as a shaman and healer between the 13th and the 26th of April. All that stuff there, guys, and so much more. If you guys want to know more, just get in touch with me. But what can I say? Can I wish you guys a very happy solar eclipse? Just looking out there, because the skies have gone a bit darker, and it's solar eclipse time. So I wish you guys a wonderful solar eclipse in the States, and to any other people who can see it. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining on the show tonight. It's been such a pleasure, and really enjoyed it. And I wish you all hearts and burgers. Right, Charlie. I understand now he's saying that there. If you could message me, friend me on Facebook. Then I do a lot of online events. final events here. So get in contact with me. Oh, it'd be a pleasure to have you along on one of them. All right. In the meantime, guys, have a wonderful evening. Enjoy your week ahead in front of you. I'll see you on Monday next week. And that next week I'll actually be in Holland. So it'll be live from Holland. So see you then, guys. Take care and wish you the very, very best. Have a lovely, lovely week. And thank you so much for joining.